get to D-E-U-S, in the brackets, it should say Zeus. We want to get you guys clear. And God, I have so much to go over. I hope we can get through it all in this little time.
All I have is Deus ex machination. I don't have.
In your brackets, it doesn't say Zeus. Does it say it in mine? D-E-U-S?
It says, the bracket says Latin,
It's all
D-U-S, God, G-O-D with a little G.
Okay. Is there more than one Zeus?
Circa, Greek, Zeus, Sanskrit.
So it does say Zeus.
God. Right.
It does say Zeus. Okay. But it says Zeus under Deus, right?
Zeus under Deus.
Okay, now look at the word just below it, D-E-U-C-E. When you get in the brackets, it'll say D-E-U-S, but D-E-U-C-E means devil.
Bad luck. Always have bad luck.
But Deus and Zeus are the same word, and Deus, D-E-U-S and Z-E-U-S are one and the same word.
Lord,
You also get an X pronunciation on that if I remember.
But D-E-U-S and D-E-U-C-E are also one and the same word.
dice is in there.
Deus, dice.
Word dice.
Yeah, but there are two different definitions of Deus. Deus,
Sure is.
this one means devil, D-E-U-S, when you read it, not the brackets, but the definition itself.
Duo.
There are two definitions. D-E-U-C-E means damned and confounded. So my people have been damned and confounded by the devil they call Jesus, which is Deus, Zeus. Does anybody not see it? Because, you know, you need to see this with your eyes. Okay, so what does Deus mean, D-E-U-C?
Devil.
It also means damned and confused or damned and confounded. And D-E-U-C-E, if you get in the brackets, does it somewhere in there say D-E-U-S in the brackets?
Yeah.
And when you get into D-E-U-S, doesn't it in the brackets somewhere say Zeus, Z-E-U-S?
Right. In Greek.
In mine it does. Now look at it this way. You don't hear anything in the so-called Bible about Jesus until you get to the New Testament.
Right.
The New Testament is by who?
Greek.
The Greek. Who is the supreme God of the Greeks?
Zeus.
Zeus. And if you look in the dictionary under Zeus, it will tell you the supreme God of the Greeks. So where do you find Zeus in the Greek Testament? It's written in there as what? Jesus. Jesus. It's really the same. Okay.
Spell, sister.
Huh? No, I'm not spelling. I'm unspelling.
Break the spell.
Oh, I'm unspelling.
I know.
Okay, now I took you there because we're going to transition from here into your Strong's Exhaustive Concordance, which is, where's mine?
Oh, I just grabbed it.
Oh, okay, you can keep it. You can keep it. You can keep it. I want you to get out your Strong's Exhaustive Concordance for now, because again, I'm giving you clarity on how to research. That way when people say things to you, you can go find out. Because most people never taught you how to verify what you've been told, that you've been taught to just believe what you're told. Exactly. Now you're getting it. Now you're getting it. Jesus is the devil that came to deceive. Yes. Yes. Now, every creeping thing are what they consider the middle classes of people. How many of you have heard these terms in the Bible? Yeah, those, right. And the foul are considered the informed, supreme thought processors that are ruling everybody else. Okay? So, for those that want to come from the level of being a fish and start working their way up into passing the creeping thing, every creeping thing, and becoming a foul, you need to know how to use the Strong's Exhaustive Concordance. The very first portion of the book has every single word in the Bible written in alphabetical order. If the numbers are written straight up and down, then that is a word that is in the Hebrew dictionary. Like so, if it's a straight up and down number 1. If the number is written slanted in an italic, then that's a word you look up in the Greek portion of the dictionary. So the number 1 will be like that. Okay? So, yes.
Repeat what the straight one was again.
The numbers that are written straight up and down in block form are words that will be defined in the Hebrew dictionary portion of the concordance. Words that are written in a slanted, italicized form are words that will be found in the Greek dictionary portion of the concordance. Okay? So, having said that, look in the first portion of the book and turn to the word Adam. Because a lot of men, especially brothers that are Christians and brothers that are Islamic, you know, they get in your face, sisters, with this whole, well, you came from me anyway, I'm the man, I'm the man. God made Adam first, and you came from my rib. Bull. God, and God is a problem word too, because the word God means Gothic, Gotham, Gothic, and it means German. So in God we trust means in Germans we trust, or in Austrians we trust.
Come on, teach our sister.
So you don't want to believe in God either. We can get to that probably tomorrow. Unless I need to go over it now because I brought it up.
Yeah.
Huh? If you look up the word God in the regular dictionary, because in the concordance it'll tell you it means judges, amongst a bunch of other things. So when you go to court and you have a court case, the man sitting up on the bench with the black robe on is God.
Right.
Or a representative of God, which really is Jesus, who is the head of all Christianity and the head of the Roman Catholic Church, which is the seat and foundation of all Christianity. And the dictionary will tell you that. All you got to do is look up Pope, look up Roman Catholic Church. I'm giving you words to look up that we're not going to look up today. But now that you know how to look this stuff up, you're going to look it up. That way you will know what you're saying when you talk to somebody. And when they're trying to argue and you realize they haven't done the research, you can go on about your business and just leave them in the dirt.
That's right.
Leave the fish swimming in the water. You're trying to fly up. All you want to do is come down occasionally as a fowl and eat a fish. Okay? But you don't want to be a fish. But you want to know when you're dealing with one. Fish and fowl don't socialize. Okay. So you're going to look up Roman Catholic Church. You're going to look up church. You're going to look up Christian. Yes.
They have a term called Morisco, which means a Moorish Christian, Moor who has converted over to Christianity.
Yeah, but most Moriscos became Moriscos by force, and most of the Moriscos today don't know their history. So when you try to correct them about this Jesus Christ Christianity stuff, they're ready to argue with you about, oh, you need to go to church and get saved yourself, because they don't understand what you're trying to tell them about how their ancestors were forced into Christianity. Well, at the expense of a lot of bloodshed. A lot of our ancestors were massacred and murdered and tormented and tortured in order to shove this Christianity down our throats.